So this is Safeway in Canada, right across the country in all provinces, and it's probably one of the bigger superstores in Canada. There is actually a grocery store called Superstore. There's also Save on Foods and Safeway. This one here is one of the older traditional ones. So if anyone's watching, this is what Safeway looks like inside. Looking through the vegetable area, fruits and veg, and all the perishables. Looks like they got a nice selection of groceries, of perishables, vegetables, fruits, and veg. We've got some bulk nuts there. What else we got? The dairies, the milk, and the cheese and the eggs right there. Yeah, then we have the aisles. Look at the chips here. There's a selection of chips in Canada. I don't know whether you guys have those ones wherever you are. Those are quite nice. And then you got the McVickies. I think they're Canadian, those ones. I've not seen them in any other country. McVickies, lots of different flavors. Big Vickies, you've got the original, you've got the spicy dill, applewood, sea salt. I quite like those ones. They're a little bit salty though. In fact, a lot of them are very salty. In fact, chips are salty, but not, when I look at Lay's, for example, Lay's seem not to be as salty as McVickies. I don't know why. And they got the Doritos down there. Yeah. And then you got some of the non-brand ones. So these are the kind of Safeway brands, perhaps. I'm not sure. You guys got any of these wherever you live? Dutch Crunch. These are good. What else we got? I've never tasted the Compliments chips. Usually I go for the Lay's if I'm buying chips. Usually for the barbecue here, or the regular. Although I do like the McVitie's as well, but they are a bit salty, as I said. Anyway. And got the Pringles. Everyone likes Pringles. My favorites, sour cream, number 1. Number 2 is barbecue for me. And then the rest are way at the bottom. Got the jerky here. And we've got nuts. Oh, nuts are quite good. Quite tasty. These ones are nice, eh? No, not those ones. What are the sweet ones? I can't see them. Anyway. Oh, chocolate here, guys. M&M's, Mars, Bueno. I think this is like more European, isn't it? The Bueno, Kinder. And they've got the Swiss stuff, the Lindt, Lindt chocolate, that's good stuff. Nestle, we've got everything here. Got everything here. Oh, there we go. Pop. Dr. Pepper, big name. And then the usual suspects. Okay, so as I said, this is Safeway. And one thing Safeway are quite good at is soups. Usually they have at least 2 or 3 different types of soup. It's late right now, so there's a bit in there. It's late in the afternoon, so they don't have any, they don't have much choice. And whatever is left is probably drying out. But they're pretty good for soups here. And also, they've got hot food over here too. There's a sushi bar. And they've also got lots of fried food. Oh, look at that. Fries. Got like chicken, wings, nuggets. And they've got some Chinese stuff. And also some samosas. Chinese food. It's all hot, so and tasty. And then you got the deli. This is the cold food here. This is all chilled, cold food, all the meats. And then the cheeses. And then we get to the bakery. The bakery. Lots of bread, lots of dough, lots of wheat. You've got your individual buns stuff. You've got your 6-pack of donuts. Kind of cool. Lots of bread. Fajitas and pitas. And then let's lastly go and look at the meat. Let's go and see how much the meat costs nowadays, because meat is expensive. So what are we looking at? What's standard? Let's just look at a chicken, for example. No, let's look at some steak. It's like 16 Canadian dollars for that. We've got some pre-made burgers already made for you. There, that's beef rib steak, tomahawk style, and that is it's $100. $100 for the tomahawk steak. Would you buy it? Would you buy that? $100 for that. Tell me if you buy it. Is that expensive? $100 total. Look at it. These are all the prime cuts. Man, I'd love to have a piece of that. That looks good. All that look at that marbling on there. That's like $33.49 a pound. It doesn't mean it's for one piece. It just means per pound. So I wonder how much meat you get for a pound. You guys want to see any more? We had enough. Okay. Sausages. And then there's a single chicken, look at that. $21. $21.58 for one chicken. Damn. Oh, yeah. There's all the processed meats, the bacons, the sausages and stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll show you more Canadian staples. Say hi to everyone.